first of all, thank you, Coach Murphy, for letting us do this. Now, you guys have had a great start to your season, coming out of the gates 4-1, but your only loss came to a rival in Boys Latin. Do you think that loss will have an effect on your season, whether you make postseason play or not?
I think it could. I mean, Boys Latin's a very good football team. We wish we could have played them later in the season. I think our team's just starting to come together, especially with the transfers of the 5 Gibbons boys. But yeah, it could be a factor. We still control our old destiny. If we win out, there's a very good chance we'll go to the championship game. But that, playing them early and not yet meshing as a team might have hurt us a little bit.
Oh, and that brings me to my next question. Your new quarterback, Luke Stidham, he transferred from Cardinal Gibbons due to the closing. How do you think he's had leadership effect on his team and player effect on his team?
Yeah, Luke's been a great addition. I really targeted Luke probably once we heard the school was going to close, and Luke's been a big asset. He's a leader. He runs our offense very well. He's thrown more touchdown passes, I think, in the first 5 games that he played thrown in 10 years. So he's been an outstanding leader, knows the offense, played in our offense when he was in youth league. His father coached him. So he's been a huge asset to our football team this year.
Okay, now you guys have an important game coming up on the 8th against Spalding, who has dominated almost every game that they've played. How do you plan on stopping their powerful offense and overcoming the defense, who had a couple of defensive touchdowns this week against St. Mary's?
Spalding's excellent. They're probably the best team, not only in the B conference, but they would probably be second to Gilman in the A conference. So they're excellent. I think we've got a good plan in place. I think our guys are getting better. I think we're starting to peak at the right time. Our kids have got confidence. We've outscored our 2 opponents, I think, 104-6 in the last 2 games. So that certainly helps. It's a confidence thing. Plus, we're playing home. But I think our kids are ready. We've got to stop their big running back, Cavante Smith. I think if our kids come out focused and play for the full 48 minutes, I think we're gonna be right in the ball game.
Now, obviously, with events that have happened over the last few weeks with the JV football scandal, that's not only had an impact on their season, but a couple of players on their team. Now, you took someone from their team and you placed them on varsity. How do you think that he'll help your record overall in the end?
Well, we moved up one of their players, Dante Jones, and Dante was injured for most of the JV season, so we decided this would be a good time to move him up. He hasn't really participated with the JV, and he's starting to heal and feel better, so we wanted to give him a shot in the varsity. He is a junior. I think the JV is just going to have to continue to work together. It's unfortunate what happened, but it's a good learning lesson for those remaining, and I think that's one great thing about our school. We're going to do the right thing, and we're going to hold people accountable, and I think that'll be a good lesson for our players as they continue to move up through the varsity ranks.
And last question. Homecoming is obviously approaching soon. There's been a lot of buzz about it around school. Now, you guys suffered a loss to St. Mary's last year. Now, you guys play Severn this year, who is a team that is winless in the season. What kind of show do you plan to put on for the Friar fans as they come out to support your team?
We want to win. That's the first and foremost. It's our 50th anniversary, so we want to make sure our guys are prepared and ready to go. Although Severn is winless, you never take any opponent for granted. Again, we're just going to come out, we're going to work hard, taking one game at a time, which we're doing right now with Spalding. Looking forward to Severn. I think the biggest thing we're hoping for is good weather, because we've gone 2 straight years now with poor weather. I don't think getting our kids up for homecoming is ever an issue. I think they'll be really excited and they'll be focused and ready to play.
Okay, well, thank you very much.
All right, thanks for the interview. I appreciate it. Absolutely.